Shiminasara like gold here.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Om Agyantirandasya Vyamandanashvakam Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Vandeham Shri Guru Varam Shirupadam Pravaram Yajaya Saraswam Narayanam Tam Brahman Shri Guru Charanam Vande Namanam Vistaya Vijaya Rupanugavadam Cha Vipamurti Narayanam Vancha Kalpataruyascha Vipasiddho Jayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare. First of all, I promise it's not even what I pronounce. I'm to love to speak about most worship of Holy Spirit for the day. Nityalila Pravishta Om Vishnupada Shishma Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Sridhar Maharaj Dwarupa Guru Varga Gola Sampo Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis. Tonight Vaishnav has again trying to turn all this like deliberation for Mahaprabhu Leela. Mahaprabhu have asked which one is higher, Mahaprabhu or Jagannath Puri? Like what are their specialities? And also we hear it has been said that Mahaprabhu Leela in Puri, in Sannyasi, this is not eternal Leela. So, and how we can like explain all these things? Now we have to understand when we talk about pastimes of Krishna, and that includes Mahaprabhu, which is like Krishna, but in a very special pastimes. All his pastimes are eternal. But there's this label, Nitya Lila, and there's Naimitya Lila. That we have to appreciate exactly what it means. Because really, in reality, Naimitya Lila is also eternal. Why? Because when we say, first understand what is the Nitya Lila, what is the term Nitya Lila, and what is the term Naimitya Lila. Nitya Lila meaning this is constant. That's according to these are the leelas that's in the eternal world, which is not, which is beyond time actually. So, like for example, Krishna's Astakalya Leela, the eightfold pastimes. Mahaprabhu also has these eightfold daily pastimes. That's happening in the eternal Svetadvip, and that's happening in Goloka Vrindavan for Krishna. This is what you call the Nitya Leela. So that Nitya Leela that's happening in the and participated by the eternal associates, the Nitya Siddha and also the Saran Siddhas, completely free from like being involved within the material creation. Now, when we talk about Naimitya Leela, these are pastimes of Bhagavan that is happening in where his Prakat Leela manifests, when his Prakat Leela manifests in the material world. That is called Naimitya. Naimitya means occasional. It's like a special situation. And what is example of Naimitya Leela? Like for example, in the eternal world, Krishna is never born. He is eternal. But in Naimitya Leela, meaning the past his pastimes when his dham appears in the material world. So this way we have to clarify, because when he's dham, that means actually he's never in the material world. He's always in the spiritual world. But now, by His mercy, He's manifesting it in the material world so that the conditioned jivas can see. And then they can witness. And in this way, this is very auspicious for them. So, in Naimitic Lila, then we can see that Krishna is born. Or there's the pastime, he appears in Madura. Or he is actually born in Gokul, like this. So then you can see, it may happen in the material, and you may say, oh, this is like a temporary situation. But in reality, it's also eternal, because Krishna goes from one universe to the other. And really, the material world is also eternal. The material world, just like Krishna's energy, is also eternal. There's always a material world. But in the material world, we can see that there is time. There's a creation, there's annihilation. So then the forms in this material world does not like eternally exist. It comes in temporary existence. But actually the material energy is eternal. So when we talk about Naimitic Lila, these are occasional Lilas, but it's also eternal because Krishna goes from one universe to the other and then to another universe, and it's all happening. Or he's killing demons like this. So we can see, as far as the conditioned jivas are concerned, Naimitic Lilas are very important. And it's actually meant for the conditioned jivas. With the Naimitic Lilas, then the conditioned jivas, whose senses are completely conditioned by material energy, now they have the chance to witness, to be able to like partake or some darshan of Krishna or get some glimpse of the spiritual world. So as far as the conditioned jivas are concerned, Naimitic Lila actually is very like helpful. So when we talk about Mahaprabhu, then we have to appreciate he has Nitya Lila. And this Nitya Lila can be seen when he was in Navadvip, because there are some glimpses of the eternal activities of Mahaprabhu in the eternal world is there. This we only understand only by mercy of the devotees who have actual vision of the eternal world. So they know Mahaprabhu, like Vishwanath Thakur, telling all the different daily activities of Mahaprabhu from waking up until like resting night like this. And there in the eternal world, Mahaprabhu is not sannyasi. So that is all his activities. And so these particular activities, we can see a glimpse of this in his pastimes in Navadvip. So we hear Gurudev would say that in Braj, in Golok, there's Krishna, and of course in Braj there's Radha and Krishna. That's happening, but then Naimitic Lila is there when, for example, this last time Krishna leaving Vrindavan and then going to Mathura, Krishna killing demons. This does not happen in the eternal world. But here, there's a purpose for that. And here, with this, then we can understand, how glorious the Brijvasis are, or how glorious the love of Shrimati Radharani. Krishna doing like this. So, in the same way, now Mahaprabhu, he has come to relish all the moods of Shrimati Radharani. So one, in Navadvip, Gurudev says, there he is relishing the moods of Rishabhana Nandini. That the original, like Shrimati Radharani, always with Krishna. But then to really relish all the moods of Radharani, that means Mahaprabhu has to relish also the moods of the pastimes of Radharani in Naimitic Lila. Like when Krishna will live in Vrindavan, and then like she's in Udapkari, and or meeting with Krishna in Kurukshetra, like this. So these are the moods of Yogini Samyogini Radha. So he said, now as a sannyasi, this Mahaprabhu Lila pastime of a sannyasi, we consider it Naimitic in the sense that can only happen in this material world. And here then he's relishing all this separation mood, the special separation mood that Radharani experiencing that time when Krishna left. The actual experience. Because in the time of Vrindavan, really, there's really no separation. The only time separation with Radharani in Man, or just like some little time when Krishna go somewhere else, and Radharani is in the house, like a meeting for a few minutes or a few hours. But where Krishna really going somewhere else for many happening like special situation here. So, of course, again, there's no question of this being not eternal. Naimitic Leela also happening each in every many planets, so it's eternal. And now, so this we have to appreciate. There's speciality of this Leela. And especially for conditioned jivas, these Naimitic Leelas for the beginning for conditioned jivas, these are very important, very helpful. By this Vasayu Mahaprabhu as a sannyasi, he's going to South India, and also by his doing Sankirtan. Then the conditioned jivas, then they get to become parts in appreciating how great this Sankirtan movement of Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu is really praying. As a sannyasi, now he's relishing all the moods of Radha and separation. And then the jivas, they begin to appreciate, like, oh, what is all these moods of separation? How great is love? And many jivas, they have no capacity even to understand this. But only by mercy of our Guru Varga, like our Goswamis, then they're explaining all these things. So, by all the Leela of Mahaprabhu in Puri, then we somehow the conditioned jivas, by help of our Guru Varga, then we're appreciating how Gambhir, like Mahaprabhu is living in Gambhira, and his guru is also very, very deep. How deep all this like separation, and giving us some understanding. Oh, what is the nature of that love of Srimati Radharani? You know, even in Srimad Bhagavatam, really it's not like very openly discussed how Radharani is in separation, like in detail, or like some glimpses, like what is that experience of Radha in separation. But if you look at in Mahaprabhu Leela, then you begin to understand, oh, this must be what the type of experience of Radharani. Mahaprabhu would even rub his face on the walls in Gambhira. Like his body would, would become like a jellyfish. Sometimes, like there's no bones, or sometimes his bones are like becoming like separate. So, and sometimes sweating blood like this. So then we can have some understanding like how this is the kind of situation, like when Radharani separates, like separation. Of course, this is like completely out of this world, completely like not like ordinary. So that's why Gurudev said these are, in a way, some Aishwarya is there in Puri Leela. Then it gives the people to have some sense of like, oh, this is like very high, or this is something to be respected. Not something like we take cheaply. So therefore, especially for us, this is the specialty now when we talk about Mahaprabhu's Naimitic Leela, like as a sannyasi. This is very helpful. Mahaprabhu himself showing how to do sadhana. And this is for the jivas. Because we have to do sadhana, it has to begin with first associating with the devotees. And with the devotees learning from them, now the process is this Harinam Sankirtan. And then it's showing with Harinam Sankirtan ultimately going to developing your relation with Krishna. And then from there, then you get to appreciate now how it is now to go to the eternal world. And then the eternal world, then there's that Nitya. So our Bhaktivinoda Thakur, for example, in his Chaitanya Shikshamrita, he's showing this thing. For conditioned jivas, first have to appreciate all this special magnetic lila. And by virtue of this, because like for example, killing all the demons, then by virtue of this, all your anarthas go away. And then we become qualified later on enter into the Nitya. So this, in a way, some type of summary, how we can see how we can reconcile these pastimes of Mahaprabhu and not thinking that one is better than the other, or one is. Of course, when you talk about, and Gurudev would say, Navadvip is so much higher, because everything in Navadvip, even Puri is part of Navadvip. Everything in Navadvip is the root, like Vrindavan. But as far as conditioned jivas are concerned, that's why Mahaprabhu coming to this material world for the benefit of the conditioned jivas. So, this magnetic lila for the conditioned jivas, this is so auspicious. And therefore, from that, we will learn and we take this as inspiration and inspire us to do sadhana. And in this way, then we become qualified to enter into the Krishna Krishna Om Shri Guru Om Shri Shri Guru Charan Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Shri Advaita Radha Shiva Sari Shri Paul Jai Rupa Sanatana Bhakti Shri Rupa Hare Krishna 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 The person all that are following Sasanga Bhagavad the Lord's way of our spiritual masters. Jai Shiva Bhakti Ram Shri Nanda Sri Shri Jai Shiva Bhakti Ram Shri Nanda Sri Shri So this question is being asked regarding Mahaprabhu's Nitya and magnetic thinking. Because we hear that Mahaprabhu is not the arrogance in Puri. And Shaila Puri, especially Sannyas, legalizes magnetic thinking. So, is this magnetic thinking also present then in
Once I know what previously, when you were saying that how Mahaprabhu traditionally moves in the India is also literally actually. It's not just an analytic thing. It's literally. I remember this very specifically. So then I said this in class, and then I remember Sajjan was like, how can this be? This, that. Like 2-3 days, he was like asking all the devotees that how can somebody other than loving this, that. Because what can I do as far as I know, I can say, because I cannot speak my own realizations. So then he was like, no, this is not, this is not, this is negative. But as far as like what is our responsibility? Our responsibility is whatever we heard, we just have to speak that. It's very simple. Like, because whatever we heard, whatever we hearing from them, like, no Vaishnava, we speak that. And sometimes even if someone may, sometimes displeased at what is being spoken, then what can be done then? Because we say that Mahaprabhu reaching the mood to Srimati Radhika and the Gambhira is what? He's actually relishing the prime Mahima there for Srimati Radhika. He is relishing all these kirtans of Chandiras, Vidyapati, Deep Govind, Nagaya, Manandana. So does it mean that he's not relishing the same things in Shatadeep also? Does it mean he's only relishing those laws only in this material world, in this dynamic field? Because we see all these kirtans of Chandiras, Vidyapati, they are all kirtans of the Siddha Bhumika, of the transcendental world, especially this Deep Govind, all these things. So then, why is it considered that the same house Mahaprabhu is not relishing in eternal Chaitanya? He is also relishing in that. Because we see, there is a Leela mention that Mahaprabhu once he was in the house of Shupanga Brahmachari, and in Shupanga Brahmachari there he was actually relishing all these marks of Srimad Bhagavatam, and all the other Rasagantas as well. And then the other point was also there, supplementing all these words of Mahaprabhu. Then once Mahaprabhu was relishing the mood of the shloka, Mahapriyam Madhava Prabhu, Karan Karan, Vivaka Pashakara Krishna Vajan Krishna, Vandan Vedra Adasada Gora and Prabhu, Vindaranyan Savaranam, Vavisha, Vidakirti. So this song, this shloka Mahaprabhu was relishing, why? Because Srimati Radhika herself relished this, spoke this verse actually. This verse was spoken in Purva, which is like the first mode of separation. Purva, Man, Prajvachitya, and Tamas. These are the four modes of separation. Purva is the first. So Krishna was about to enter the forest, then Radharani spoke this verse. So then Mahaprabhu was relishing this verse, and the other Pandit was also there, weeping. And Mahaprabhu asked Shrimanga Brahmachari and all the others, who's that weeping? And they said, oh, it is Yavadana. And Mahaprabhu also got the other Pandit and they started relishing these verses together. So if they're relishing these verses of the Bhagavatam, then why not keep going? Why not all the other kirtans also, the Srinathas? So we should try to reconcile in this way. Or it's like, we may have some doubts that, oh, this is naive, this is naive. What naive in the sense is that Mahaprabhu, like his joints becoming elongated, like he just started blood flowing over his body, and sometimes it's becoming like a turtle. Like sometimes like they close all the 3 gates of the Gambhira, and still Mahaprabhu somehow he crosses the gates, and there he's facing the door. And there he's telling the cows that he's telling the cows are like licking Mahaprabhu. And Govinda is so worried, he's like, where is Mahaprabhu? Where is Mahaprabhu? He's searching everywhere, and then he calls so let's go look for him. And there they go, and there they see Mahaprabhu's carrying out. And it's become like a turtle. All these joints are coming inside him. And then they start singing Kirtan, and then Mahaprabhu comes back to consciousness. Then he says, oh, I was there, and the Guru is around. So this, the devotees is very like painful for him. Mahaprabhu scratching his head against the wall. And sometimes you see here, I took also once Mahaprabhu being so much absorbed in this prema, he jumped inside the ocean. He jumped inside the ocean and there he was floating in the ocean. There this fisherman, he got Mahaprabhu. And he also became mad, just by touching Mahaprabhu. And then Sarvadhamma Goswami and all the devotees were looking and they found this fisherman. And Sarvadhamma Goswami, this fisherman said, "Oh, I've been possessed by a ghost. All I can say is Krishna, nothing else." Because this is not something you do with Mahaprabhu's Leela. Anyone who would see him, like we heard the other day, Mahaprabhu he was praying for 3 days. Anupam, by his glance, Achik, by his words, and Artik. As Paramatma also, he would inspire all these books to the others. Like once Mahaprabhu, when he was doing the Tanai Nakshala, then our Hussein Shah, he sent all his soldiers. And all his Muslim soldiers, as soon as they saw Mahaprabhu there, they also started like chanting Harinam, Harinam, like mad. And Hussein Shah, he asked his minister, his Keshav Chatri, who was actually a devotee, saying, "Just look at this. Is he coming to attack me with all these millions of people? Is he going to take my kingdom away?" And Keshav Chatri said, "No, he's a thief, he's a Zinda thief, he's a living saint. Don't doubt him. He's actually coming to bless you, not to take your kingdom away." And then this way Hussein Shah also received Mahaprabhu's blessing. So this is not something new. Anyone who touch him or anyone who receives the advanced Mahaprabhu can learn. So then Sarvadhamma Goswami started this fisherman who had seen Mahaprabhu. And then he said, "Oh, I've got this very abnormal personality. His joints have become elongated, so many things." And then they all started doing kirtan and Mahaprabhu came back to external consciousness. And Mahaprabhu, he was saying, "Oh, I was picking flowers. Why did he call me? I was witnessing Radha and Krishna's leaders." Because we see Mahaprabhu, he did not descend to just relish Srimati Radhika's vows. He also decided to relish the vows of Sakhis and Manjaris. And this pastime goes to show this. Because there you see Radha and Krishna already in the Kunja and Mahaprabhu outside picking flowers. Whose service is this? This is the service of the Pran Sakhis, the Nitya Sakhis, the Manjaris. So here you see Mahaprabhu is also relishing the moods of Srimati Radhika's main service here also. Because unless he is relishing that, then how can he give it? Because when we say Swabhakti Shriyam means the Shriya, the Shri Shobha of the beauty of Srimati Radhika's presence. Unless Mahaprabhu is himself relishing it, then how can he give it? So he's also relishing the vows of the Manjaris and Sakhis and he's giving them. So then they brought Mahaprabhu back to external consciousness and then this way the devotee is very happy. But they could not bear to see Mahaprabhu suffering, like externally at least, and this is causing so much harm to himself. Who can tolerate this? So this is like Nayamiti Leela. Or this literally relishing these vows of the Gambhira, this is also there. Although like we see that in one form Mahaprabhu is there, the sannyasi surrounded there, and then in Shridhari, maybe in another form, he's relishing all these vows. Not just as in the form he's there in the Gambhira, but this is also Nitya. So I'm thinking it's for this reason that the Vaishnavas said. This Gambhira Leela is literally. But then still, like we see, there was like when I spoke with, there was so much confusion there. Like, oh, how can this be? How can this be? This is not. This is everything. And again, this is being spoken in this that so much confusion. Because ultimately, the Buddha has said this. And still, what the Buddha said, is also saying we have to reconcile. No, it's not that like. Because whatever the Sevak is spoken, he is only speaking what he has heard from the Buddha. Not speaking something independently. So we have to reconcile in the proper way. Or else we ourselves will also be confused. Like I remember this one Leela that the Vaishnavas always speak about, this pastime of Bhaktisarana Goswami Maharaj. That once Bhaktisarana Goswami Maharaj, he went to see one person, and this person refused to see Bhaktisarana Goswami Maharaj like 10-15 times. And then one day, Bhaktisarana Goswami Maharaj, he saw this person lying on the street as a beggar. And then finally he received Goswami Maharaj's mercy. So this pastime we always hear from, like, he's always speaking this pastime. So then, once I heard one class, the Gurudev spoke in 1986 on Bhaktisarana Goswami Maharaj's centennial Shatabdi. This was like one of the earliest recorded classes of Gurudev. 1986 he spoke on this. So there, Gurudev he spoke the same pastime in that class. So I asked Prabhupada, the same pastime that you spoke, Gurudev also spoke this in 1986. And he said, obviously, because whatever I am speaking, I heard from him that I am speaking. I am not speaking something like out of my own speculation. This is like obvious, this is like certain. So here, this is also the same move. We should try to like receive all these things in the same move. So in this way we say like this is also Nitya. But still, the question arises that what about Mahaprabhu's sannyas associates? like Pramod Bharati, Radhapuri, Subhamanapuri, Nrsimha Bharati, Keshavananda Bharati. Because we hear that there are 9 main groups of Mahaprabhu's life, and they're all sannyasis. They're not the Guru's disciples. Shankarananda Saraswati was the one who gave Mahaprabhu his Gujamala in Giriraj. The Mahaprabhu used to worship his Gujamala Srimati Radhika and his Giriraj as Krishna. He was the personal issue according to Mahaprabhu. So he was also sannyasi. So what is that position? Now they are also present in Shritati. They are also present there in Shritati, and maybe in their own sannyas forms. Because what has Mahaprabhu said? He said, Kiva Vipra, Kiva Nyasi, Shudra Kenana. Jai Krishna Tattva, say Guru Lord. Regardless of being in any varna, any ashram, one who knows the one can be a realized soul. Saying Guru Boy means what? He's a realized soul. It's Krishna Tattva. So why should sannyasis be excluded? No, why should we only think that Shridhari is a place of like restless? No. Why should sannyasis not be given a place there? They are also there. Because Mahaprabhu came to give everyone praying. No, normally the argument is that the sannyasis should be excluded because they were there, like sometimes with Prabhu, this, that. Because only the Chandas are getting, the low caste people are getting. Why not them also? They are also getting Prakashananda Saraswati, all of them receive prayer. And we see that Prakashananda Saraswati, he received this prayer and he also became a liberated personality. So maybe in Shridhari, he is also there in the self-self form as a sannyasi. With all his followers. So why should this ashram be left out? Mahaprabhu there, he is Sachinandan Govardhan. This is true. He is there as present as Sachinandan Govardhan. Because if he was present as a sannyasi there, then how could he possibly be with Vishnupriya Devi in Lakshmipriya Devi? This can never happen. Because we see Vishnupriya and Lakshmipriya are also there in the spiritual world. So therefore, in that form, Sachinandan Govardhan is there. And even if there is some conception of Mahaprabhu accepting sannyas, then this is only a dream. Like we see when Krishna left Vrindavan and went to Mathura, in the spiritual world also, the Rajvasis have this conception that Krishna has gone to Mathura. But it's like a dream. Then just yesterday he went and he came back. This is inspired by Sanatana Goswami, when Gopakumar went there, in one post, he saw that all the Rajvasis are weeping so much when after Krishna went to Mathura. He saw an old lady, this old lady was weeping so much. Oh, my Kanhaiya is gone. He's been taken away from Mathura. But immediately, the next moment, Krishna came back from Mathura. And there they also have a conception of Kansa also. Kansa is not present, but they think there's this demon called Kansa. They also have this conception in spiritual. So in similar in Shridhari also, there is that mood. Maybe Mahaprabhu has taken sannyas, something like that. Some of us at least. Some of us. That even if Mahaprabhu is not taking sannyas, Mahaprabhu left home and he went away very far and he's come back. Because Mahaprabhu left home and went to East Bengal, that is also like separation. You see, Lakshmipriya Devi felt so much separation that she left her body and Mahaprabhu went to East Bengal. So maybe there's some kind of mood like that. Not exactly maybe that Mahaprabhu is taking sannyas, but he's gone to a distant place. There's difference here. Not that he took sannyas, maybe he's gone to a very distant place and he's come back. So this mood is present there in Shridhari. And we see also this question was asked that why do we worship Mahaprabhu as Sachinandan Govardhan? Because as a sannyasi, he spent 24 years of his life there in Jagannath Puri and 6 years in South India. Why not worship him in the sannyas form? Only in one place he is worshipped as a sannyasi, like when he gave this darshan to Sarva Bhattacharya in his Satpurush form. There we see like he has his commandal and his umbrella. So two hands here. But in all the other places you see him worshipped as Sachinandan Govardhan. Why? Because Vishnupriya Devi worshipped him in this way. We know this. That when Mahaprabhu manifested to Vishnupriya Devi in the form of this deity from this neem tree that was present in Shiva Sandal, he appeared in this form as Sachinandan Govardhan, who is like Vishnupriya Devi, the complete form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And this form, all of us following the footsteps of Vishnupriya, we worship this deity form of Mahaprabhu. Because we see even in the Gaur Gayatri also what is said. First, Mahaprabhu is addressed as Chaitanya. Why Chaitanya? Because as Chaitanya is giving us Sambandha Jnana. He is reviving our consciousness, which has become Jada. He is giving us this Chaitanya. He is giving us this Krishna consciousness. That's why he is called Krishna Chaitanya. He is this living force. He is giving us life, Sambandha, and then he is Vishwambhara. Why is he Vishwambhara? Because Vishwambar means what? One who maintains the world, nourishes the world. So Mahaprabhu is nourishing everyone with this flame. This is Abhidheya. And then we see Zadashas Gaur. Who is Gaur? Gaur is who? Gaur Hari is who? Gaur means Srimati Radhika, Hari means Shri Krishna himself. So then he is worshipped as Radha Krishna Milita, as Sachidananda Gaur. And this is Prayojan. And what is the Prayojan? He is giving us flame. So this way we see this is the gradation there. Because Naimitic Leela is very helpful for the sadhaka. More than even Nitya Leela. Because Mahaprabhu the sannyasi can teach us so many more things than Mahaprabhu as Sri Sachinandan Gaur. He can teach us so many more things as a sannyasi. How to avoid the association of women, how to eat in a very restricted way, how to restrict our sense enjoyment, all these things. The sannyasi Mahaprabhu taught this. No, like we see how Ramchandra Puri once he told Mahaprabhu, I see many ants going inside your room. It means you're eating sweets. Then Mahaprabhu immediately cut down whatever he was eating. Mahaprabhu anyway was eating only a little. But after Ramchandra Puri spoke these words, he even cut down half. Because he said that we should be very careful. Because he said even one black spot and people will fight false with that. Only one small black spot they say that, but also Mahaprabhu said all that I will need this. And we see even Mahaprabhu was so strict, like we see that this small boy who was coming to see Mahaprabhu, and then Damodar Pandit, you see, even told Mahaprabhu, oh, why are you showing so much affection to this small boy? Then Mahaprabhu said, what is wrong? He's just a small boy. Oh, his mother is a widow. And she's a very beautiful young woman. So what do people say then? That you like this boy because you like this lady whose husband is like this way. So Mahaprabhu said, Damodar, what are you saying? But still Mahaprabhu respected his words. He said, all right, what you're saying is true, you are like Arjuna, he said. And when Prataprutra Maharaj, he wanted to see Mahaprabhu so many times, Mahaprabhu refused to see him. Because he said, a Vishaya is like a dead snake. Even if a snake is dead, still it is very helpful to see. Similarly, I cannot see Prataprutra. Even though he is a king, I cannot see him. Because even though he is a devotee, he is a king. I cannot see him. Like we see, like Gurudev would say, nowadays in all the temples, there's this new trend going on. That they always want to invite politicians in all the temples. In all the temples, the first thing they do is they invite either the chief minister, this minister, that minister, and they give pictures. Gurudev said, just see Gaur Kishodas Babaji Maharaj. He was doing bhajan and training. The district magistrate himself came to see him. And Babaji Maharaj even refused to open his door to see him. This is Babaji Maharaj's standard, and this is the standard nowadays, he said. That everyone is ready to respect all these politicians. See Babaji Maharaj, see Mahaprabhu himself, see his example. So in this way we see that Prataprutra Maharaj, he was still ready to give up his life. Then Mahaprabhu said, all right, I'll see Prataprutra Maharaj on one condition. What is that condition? If Damodar Pandit gives me permission. If he gives me permission, then I'll see, or else I'll never see. Then Damodar Pandit, he said, oh, what are you saying? Of course you are the Supreme Lord, you can do as you wish. And let me give you permission. This way Mahaprabhu is giving us so many instructions which are very needed for us. Because in his Nitya Leela, there are only like we see these relishing the leelas of Radha and Krishna, doing Kirtan, this, that. But who will teach us the basic things? That Mahaprabhu the sannyasi is teaching us. All these basic things. Like so many other leelas we see, even like when Marina Pattanai took this tax away from the king, Prataprutra, then Mahaprabhu said, why did he take the tax away from the king? We should live an honest life. Why did he do all these things? Mahaprabhu said, I don't want to do anything with all these. Why did he do all these things independently? So Mahaprabhu see how he's setting the standard. That Grihastha should be an honest life. Not earn money illegally. So all these instructions he's giving us as sannyasi. So therefore his Naimitic Leela in one way is more helpful for us than his Nitya Leela also. As when we in the stage of sadhana version. And then gradually, as we advance more and more, as the sadhana advances more and more, then he'll realize how this Nitya Leela is like more and more helpful for him. So therefore we see every proportion of Mahaprabhu's speciality. More than it is, Mahaprabhu's Leela is actually more helpful to us than even Krishna's Leela also. Krishna's Leela mainly concerns this Siddha Bhumika. It is mainly like Siddha. It is not for sadhaks. Like Krishna dancing with all the gopis, how can we get happy? Is it possible? Then we become Sergius. But Mahaprabhu doing Kirtan, doing this and everything, that this at least we can follow to some extent. So therefore there's always some speciality that we have to consider. And then we will proceed. Or else, only confusion. So many types of confusion in the others.
sebenarnya fitness की कमी सीधा और juga रचना होता है और खून है fitness से क्या है ये आप इकोनॉमी की तरफ सुधार है खत्म कर रहे हैं फिर fitness मामले में आते ही
नित्य जगत में तो सन्यास
आप करेंगे तो है नहीं
क्योंकि फिर विष्णु प्रिया देवी दर्शन को
अरे वो एक प्रोसेस हो सकता है इसका अलग प्रोसेस हो सकता है fitness क्या वे तुम ला दिया चलो आज क्या बोल के जो सच है बोलना जो समझते हो बोलना प्रॉपर करके मेरे को ले जाने की जरूरत नहीं मैं इससे खुद नहीं
ज्ञान से नहीं उतार के चक्षुरुं में तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः वंचागतुर्यस्य पास मुझे रचा परिधान वाले वैष्णव नमः कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवानंद गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे हरे first of all I my sister God say that she Paramarajam Gurupara Parma Vishnupara Sotra Shishi Mad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Maharaj Shri Gurudev. In there my sister Vartana thousand times God say that my Shri Rupana Gauri Guru Bhakta. There my sister Vartana and all the Vaishnava. So by Shri Guru Parama for the mercy and for the mercy of the Vaishnava celebrating Shri Radha discussing Dham Tattva, Jagannath Tattva, Bhagavad Tattva, Gaur Tattva, and so many things have been becoming evident by the mercy of the Vaishnava. So the question is that how is this Mahaprabhu Sannyasi helpful for the Jivas? If it is naimatic, then how can something that is naimatic give us eternal benefit? Something permanent, nitya. So what is it? So we see that Mahaprabhu after sannyas, and that is all temporary. Ramananda Rai Samhar, Rathyatra, the deliverance of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Rup Siksha, Sanatana Siksha, the 5 prahans of Chaitanya Charitamrita, these all took place after Navadvip Lila. So that means if the Naimitic Lila, if this is all Mahaprabhu's passage after his sannyas is naimatic, then that means the 5 prahans of the essence of Chaitanya is also temporary. Then how will the jiva then get benefit? So we know that actually that Sri Vishwanath Thakur is Sapnavilas Amrita Ashtaka or this composition. There he actually describes how Radha and Krishna they are looking inside the Shamantaka jewel and the Kaustubha jewel. And there Radharani is asking Krishna, who is this person who is dancing and crying? Sometimes he's chanting your name, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. When I see that, I think that it's me. Another time I see he's chanting Radhe, 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 and I think it's you. Who is this golden complexioned person who's rolling on the ground and meeting in this way? And then Krishna Thakur in that composition, he reveals how Radha and Krishna they are discussing about Satchidananda Murti. And Krishna is then describing how he is going to come into and perform these pastimes. Radharani and all the gopis, everyone are going to also take part in these pastimes. So we can say that the spiritual world is not one-dimensional. There are some unlimited proportions there. In one dimension, in one proportion, we can understand. Like Krishna, he is Brajavilasi. He is performing his pastimes. He has no awareness of the material world. He has no awareness of the jivas, nothing. He is only performing his sweet pastimes with Radhika and all the gopis and the Brajavasis. Then on the other hand, we hear that when Advaitacharya worships Salagram, Krishna himself was thinking, contemplating his three desires. He's thinking, when will I come into this material world? And then when he heard Advaitacharya roaring, then he understood, now is the time for me to come and descend. So we understand in one purpose, Krishna, he is actually aware. Otherwise, then why has Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that Saranga Saranagati Hoyte Jahat Tahara Pratana Sune Sri Nanda Kumar. Someone who is Saranagat, Sri Nanda Kumar himself would directly hear these prayers. So therefore, we can understand that it is Gurudev said, and also we can understand that in one purpose, Krishna is performing his pastime there. He is fully satisfied. So then the question comes, why does Krishna have to come into this world? What is the main reason? These three desires, this Radha, Pranaya, Mahima, and this Swa, Madhurya, and this Sokam, Chasya, Anubhavata. These things he is already relishing there in the spiritual world, then why does he have to come here and relish these things? Therefore, Gurudev said the main reason for why the Lord he comes to this world is only for one reason, Anugrahaya Bhaktanam, Manushim Deham Astita. Bhajate Tantri Sakridaya Asrutva Tatkaro Bhagat. That he comes to give his mercy to all jivas, all his bhaktas. And then by hearing and seeing, witnessing his pastime, hearing his pastime, then the jivas, they automatically they'll be inclined and they'll take up this process. So this kripa, this mercy, this jiva doya, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that Krishna samsara karo chariyana cha jiv doya Krishna naam sarva dharma cha. This jiv doya is the main reason why our Guru Varga they also coming into this world. Why Mahaprabhu is coming into this world. But Bhaktivinoda Thakur, because we are thinking in terms, we are affected by time, past, present, and future. So our mind and intelligence thinks in three phases of time. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur he is using words like Anitya Dharma, Naimitic Dharma, Nitya Dharma to help us understand the different variations, the different pastimes, how they are unfolding. So Mahaprabhu, he is coming into this world and he is performing his sannyas, lila, and everything. So we can consider that it is happening why because of the jiva. So in that sense, it is considered to be Naimitic Dharma. But we can see that actually, what is sannyas? Vaishnava said that Mahaprabhu himself said, Mukunda Vada Seva Korita Nirdharam. Sannyas is not a wear. It's not only external. Ravan he took external wears. Does that make Ravan sannyasi? No. But Mahaprabhu is always absorbed in the Mukunda Vada Seva. Always absorbed in relishing, hearing, chanting, remembering Krishna's pastimes. And that is real sannyas. That is his real mood. Therefore, Bhaktivinoda Thakur said that Grihi Jana Shikshata Nyasi Kula Nayaka. Mahaprabhu Kali Kukula Kau Kadana Yadi Chauhe Kali Yuga Pavana Kali Bhaya Nasha Sri Sachinandana Gauhe. Sing the glory of Sri Sachinandana. You see in the temple, whenever we sing Gaura, glory, we never say Jai Mahaprabhu, Jai Mahaprabhu. We always say Jai Sachinandana, Jai Gaura Hari or Gaura Hari, Gaura Hari. But actually, everything is there. He is Avatari. All incarnations are there in him. He is the embodiment of all of these moods. He is sannyasi, he is grihastha, everything. Just because he is Vishnu Priya, Lakshmi Priya Devi doesn't mean that he is not sannyasi. He is also sannyasi. So he is Mukunda Vata Seva. He is always absorbed in serving. But the Vaishnava, the reason why Bhaktivinoda Thakur described as Naimitic, because the ultimate goal is to go beyond this pastime of separation and have meeting with Mahaprabhu. You see, if separation was higher, if separation was the goal, then after separation when meeting would take place, then everyone would become disappointed. Or why are we meeting now? Separation is higher. Because meeting is the highest mood, it is the highest ananda. Therefore, like when Mahaprabhu returned to Shantipur, all the Navadip Vasis they came there to meet him. They were all weeping. And Mahaprabhu even told Sachin, I'll give up my sannyas, everything. Sachin said, no, don't break your dharma. So for a short time, then Mahaprabhu is there in Puri, 24 years, and after that, again, all they are meeting again in Siddham, in Aprapit Dham. So the purpose of separation, Leela, is to arrange this sweet meeting. And therefore, Mahaprabhu, he knows that jivas in this world, without feeling personal separation from the Lord, how will the anarthas be burned? How will the mamata, this hankering come? like the Chanur, Mustika, Asura, they never had any mood for Krishna. They met directly Krishna. Little they tried, Agasura tried to swallow, Bakasura tried to eat, Arisura tried to kill, all these demons are trying to kill Krishna. Why they have no someone, they have no prem. To develop this prem, therefore this separation mood is necessary. Therefore Mahaprabhu is taking this sannyas, he is teaching. He is teaching what? Nitya Dharma. Harinam, Sankirtan, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Swamanam, Parasevanam. All these eternal moods. Even in meeting these moods of separation are eternally there. Wherever there is meeting, separation must be there also. Therefore, Mahaprabhu is teaching all these things. He is practically spreading Nitya Dharma. When he said here Yuga Dharma, he is spreading Yuga Dharma. He is not spreading Naimitya Dharma. He is not spreading Anitya Dharma. He is teaching Nitya Dharma. Therefore, this pastime of living in the jiva, this is Nitya. It is eternal. It is always going on. As long as the creation is there, it is always going on. The jivas are eternal. Achegayam, Adhayayam, Apretisha, Shevacha, Nitya Sarvagatastanur, Achalamyam, Sanatana. The jiva is Sanatana. And Bhagavan is also Sanatana. Aho Bhagyam, Nanda Gopra, Sanyam Vitram Paramanana, Purna Brahma Sanatana. And the Dharma that exists between through Sanatana Vastu is called Sanatana Dharma. And that is Mahaprabhu's prem Dharma. Therefore Mahaprabhu is distributing this prem Dharma to everyone. Therefore he is known as Vishwambara. He is known as Sri Krishna Chaitanya. All these names. He is Mahaprabhu. He has two Prabhus, Advaita and Nityananda Prabhu. He is associated. Through them he is distributing his prem. Therefore these pastimes, they are actually eternal. But because we think in terms of time, past, present, and future, Bhaktivinoda will help us understand here described Nitya, Naimitya, Anitya, to give us some conception. But in reality, Bhagavan's pastimes, they are eternal. And by the mercy of Guru Vaishnava, then we can realize something more about these. So we're praying to Lord Guru Parvat and the Vaishnava that we may always remain under their guidance and shelter and hear Harikatha from them. And also we may realize something regarding these topics.
Let's go.